Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, September 1st, beginning of a new month and a new week, and this is my daily vlog. Each morning I talk to you about how I've been doing making content creation definitely sustainable, and I know today is a holiday for many folks, at least here in the States, and but I'm working today. I have some stuff I need to get done, plus it's kind of a short week for me, if you remember. We'll talk more about that in a second, what I have coming up this weekend. But let's rewind all the way to Friday. You know, a lot of stuff usually to cover on a Monday. So Monday was, the primary focus on my day on Monday was to work on a thrifting video to get out on Saturday. So I got to work on that. In the afternoon on Friday, the Friday Plays came out. And the Friday Plays was the highlight of the weekend releases. In fact, it kind of went downhill from there. So we'll start there though, because we go in chronological order. Friday was the, I did the Intellivision port of Pac-Man from Atari Soft. And I mean, yeah, it's Pac-Man, but I'm like, it's a television Pac-Man, you know, who's even heard of this? And you know, it doesn't matter, really. As it turns out, that video on Friday, the Friday Plays, 12.8 thousand views so far, just over the 3 days it has been since it came out Friday. Remember I told you it did pretty well with members, and it turns out that litmus test might be something to that. Really could perform for Friday Plays, and now you got to follow that up with something. I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll see how it goes. Of course, I continue to work on the thrifting video, and I got that all finished. And it came out Saturday morning. I was a little surprised with how light that video performed. It was kind of just an average video, 2,400 views. I did the Bambino boxing, 1979 boxing game. It's a great little game. It came from that original haul I got some months ago that I'd never gotten around to. So, but I mean, happy that folks who saw it enjoyed it, certainly. But I thought, you know, especially on a Saturday, a little better performer, that's okay. It's all piling up. We'll see. Friday afternoon, we got together and did the podcast recording after I did some last second little podcast writing. And then we go in on to Saturday. So, I guess we are in Saturday. So, we already talked about the boxing. Remember my dishwasher? It's half fixed. That's not done. Sunday's where we're going next. So George had his bit by bit news video. That dropped Sunday morning. Per the norm, 1,200 views on that one since it came out yesterday. Underperforming the previous one, but you know, they do seem to TikTok. You get a good one and an average one, a good one and an average one. So, but that added to the stats for over the weekend. So, Sunday got together with some friends and played Mule for about 5 hours, and it was awesome. I didn't go out of the house. I just hung out, ordered in pizza. It was like a classic old 80s afternoon with some friends playing computer games. And I think we played 4 games, and I won more than I lost. I'll say that. Had a great time. Let's talk about stats. Stats are okay. They're not great, but not looking a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth? Did I say gift horse in the mouse? That's not what I meant to say. Not looking a gift horse in the mouth. Stats are okay, but they're not good for what the averages have been, certainly. So let's bring up my stats here. You know, I'd like to be at or above this midpoint, which represents 13,000 views, or 150 subscribers average over the last 7 days. And both down from when we spoke last week, but we're still coming down off of that big hill. We got a little hump, 14.8 thousand views, so above our target there. 135 subscribers average. Whoa, that's well under the target, and certainly well under. We had been going off the charts for a while, so we're certainly in the valley as far as I'm concerned. I hope this is the valley. Hope this is the bottom of it, of subscribers. I mean, still over the weekend we gained. We hit our new milestone, certainly. So we talked on Friday. We were like 119, 790 something, and now this morning 120,000 plus another 250,000, another 225 or so at the end. So, look, we're making progress. It just slowed our velocity some. I keep in mind that we have the whole fourth quarter still coming up that has all these releases of things that we've been talking about. And it's like, yeah, this it's going to be a lot. So I'm really just biding my time until those things start to hit, because those are always good view generators. So let's talk about today. First this morning, after the vlog is done, I have a call with the folks from Vectrex. They're over in France. A few people misunderstood here on the vlog. It's not an interview. I have a call with them to talk about how we can work together. So out of that will come certainly something, but not like a direct interview today. We'll gather information and then see how we're going to do next. I'm hoping it'll lead to something we can do kind of as we get closer to their Kickstarter. Once that begins, maybe we can do something to coincide with that. But we'll talk with them and see what they want to do together. I need to cut the new episode of Celebrating Yesteryear for Retro Days. I have an idea for a brief long-form video that I can put out today. I need to do some podcast preparation of the shows we recorded on Friday to get ready to edit tomorrow together on Tuesday. And plus, remember, I'm working today, really, because I said at the top of the show, it's a kind of a short week this week, because on Friday, I'm flying up to Pennsylvania to attend RetroCon in Oaks, Pennsylvania, up there. I'm going along with, I'm always with GenXGrownUp, but in this case, I'm going along with my friends at Retro Days, and I'll be meeting up with my friends from 1980s Now, and the Tonys and the Wills and the Cats and Alyssa's of the world. Several of us are meeting together up there, and just enjoying the show, hanging out together. It's kind of our end of season get together sort of thing. We did it last year. We're doing it this year, so I think it'll be great. So because of that, I won't be in the office Friday. So I have to concentrate on getting the most done out of these 4 days before. And also I'll be coming back on Monday, so I'll have a short week next week too-ish, sort of. So we'll have to just keep an eye on how that all shakes out. But I'm excited to get out, do something, see some folks, meet some people. And I know talked to a few of you who are here on the vlog. They're going to be at the show one time or another and sync up. I would say the best way to message me is message me on Discord, because I have that in my pocket and I always see that on my phone. So best way to get together. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough of recap and getting ready. I'm a little down on how the stats are, but I'm not like, it's not in my head or anything. I'm like, oh, that stinks. It'll get better. And maybe tomorrow it will. We'll see how it goes. So let me go ahead and thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog. If that's what you did, if you're one of those bleeps that's here every day and even on the holiday, apparently, I love you for that. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a good Monday to start your week. Don't forget to do something good for yourself. I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye now.